Hey everybody, it's me. You guys know me, it's me, the illustrious New York Grinch. Hey, watch where you're going, I'm Grinch in here. That's just one of my many iconic phrases and quips and one-liners.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I was gonna do a whole bit with the mask, but I'm pretty sure there's asbestos in this thing. So I'm just gonna not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Christmas time, and as a registered Chris myself, I feel a sense of Yuletide responsibility to you this season. So I thought I'd throw together a little recap in the spirit of Christmas. And to mark this special occasion, I thought we'd re-welcome a special guest. Isn't that right, Paul? Oh, geez, that's right, Chris. Oh. Who am I kidding? It's just not the same without him.
Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet out. And so far down.
Hey!
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm back from my adventures.
You know you've been charging my card for several years straight. You know that, right?
Yes, no need to fear. After many years of suffering in your shadow, I decided
It's
to
like
take it upon
$9
myself.
grand.
Let me finish. After many years of suffering in your shadow, neglected and unloved, I decided to find a community where my sociopathic tendencies and violent impulses would be accepted without judgment.
NYPD?
NYPD! In fact, you might have seen me on the news lately.
On the news? Please, Paul, I pay attention to the news, and I think I would have noticed... Huh. Earlier this month on December 4th, my birthday, by the way, United Health CEO Brian Thompson was found inexplicably dead in the streets of New York City. Nobody knows how it happened, and nobody knows why. It's a mystery even to this day. Nah, just kidding. Turns out it was this guy. Yeah, they caught him because he lowered his mask on camera to flirt with the receptionist. Great. Thanks a lot, women. The guy's name is Luigi Mangione, and everybody seems to think he's hot, but I just think his name is hysterical. It gives that Smash Brothers victory screen a whole new context.
Bang, bang. Luigi.
Now, guys, there's actually kind of a lot to talk about with this story, but I think my favorite aspect of this whole thing is just how much of a non-mystery it was. Absolutely nobody on planet Earth was left perplexed or wondering what the motive could possibly be. The second everybody found out it was a healthcare CEO who got shot, everybody was like, oh yeah, well, of course. Duh. Even conservative pundits overplayed their hand in the ever-churning culture war content mill when they just presumed that everybody who was celebrating this assassination or apathetic about it just must have been a part of the loony left. Ben Shapiro, seen here gleefully learning that his sister is now single, especially misread the room with his coverage of the incident.
Quote, people have very justified hatred toward insurance company CEOs because these executives are responsible for an unfathomable amount of death and suffering. Now, that's not true. Again, the premise of the left is if you work within a system that they do not like,
you deserve to die.
Whoa, Ben. Amazing points. Let's see what your audience thinks. As a lifelong conservative, I'm surprised to discover that I'm left-wing because Ben Shapiro says so. Sorry, Ben. We're united on this one. Maybe both sides of the media benefit from keeping us divided. Nah, Ben. We conservatives agree that it's time for healthcare reform. My dad has voted Republican in every local, state, and federal election since I was born in the 1980s. I was with him when this news came out and he said, about time. Read the room, Ben. I'm very Republican. I'm struggling to find any sympathy for the insurance guy. The perfect out-of-touch response from a rich kid who never struggled. Starting to realize your entire career is built off getting ordinary working folks to hate each other. Signing off. Have a terrible life. This is a class issue. Stop trying to make it a left versus right issue. We as Americans are fed up with this divisiveness for everything that happens. Guys, there are thousands of comments exactly like that one. It's kinda nuts. It's the kind of thing that would bring a tear to my eye if I wasn't just painfully aware of the fact that there's so much money invested in keeping everybody divided for this unity to truly last with any meaningful consequences. Yeah, your rents are gonna continue to skyrocket, and we're gonna keep selling all of our property in bulk to foreign governments and mega corporations so that future generations, especially in the lower and middle class, won't be able to own real estate and generate their own generational wealth. But have you seen this cringy gay minority? Fuck all that. Be mad at the cringe homosexual. Take your anger out on the conventionally unattractive gay. Enjoy the unity while it's lasts, because no doubt by the time this video goes live, it'll be over. But I will say the way that this whole situation is being treated is kind of insane to me. The NYPD even perp walked this dude down the street surrounded by 50 other police officers like they were marching on Godzilla or something. Even the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, took part in the watch to quote-unquote send a message. I wanted to send a strong message with the police commissioner that we are leading from the front. I'm not going to just allow him to come into our city. I wanted to look him in the eye and state that you carried out this terrorist act in my city, the city that the people of New York love. And I wanted to be there to show the symbolism of that. My guy, the citizens of New York are reenacting the assassination and holding Luigi Mangione lookalike contests. Absolutely nobody in New York City is thinking like, oh my god, thank god our mayor took time out of his busy schedule being indicted on wire fraud charges, bribery charges, and solicitation of foreign contribution charges to do an unintentionally cool photo opportunity with a fucking deranged Italian. Who, by the way, we unilaterally either don't care that much about or wholeheartedly endorse. Is there such a dumb display? Like, the whole thing is just so fucking performative. It's lame as hell. And look, I don't like getting serious on recaps because I think that's what glasses offs are for. But I need to emphasize this for you because I do think this is both morbidly funny and kind of important. They don't perp walk school shooters like they did with this guy. They don't even sentence school shooters to death like they're talking about doing to this guy. The message that I think they think they're sending is, hey, don't fuck with the rich because we'll get you, we'll parade you around, we'll shame you, we'll hunt you down, and not only that, we're gonna kill you with the law. We're gonna kill you legally if you fuck with the rich, so don't fuck with us. I think that's what they think the message this sends is. The message that I think is being sent, whether it's intentional or not, is, damn, look how we show up for one dead executive and how we don't show up for dozens of your dead children. Your working class uncle was killed in the street. You don't get a manhunt. Your son was shot in the middle of his art class. He doesn't get a perp walk. We matter. You don't. We're important. You're not. I don't know. Look, not a message that I would send in a time where CEOs are actively removing their information from their websites in the wake of all this. Feel how you want to feel. I'm not here to didactically explain to you. I'm not here to tell you how to feel or what to believe. But I do want you to consider that it's not like everybody just overnight became nonchalant about murder. You know? This is a very real dissatisfaction that's being voiced however inappropriately. I could give a fuck, really. And the people in power would be really stupid to ignore that.
Are we still doing a Christmas thing, or like what's going on?
Oh, come on, Paul. I mean, it's kind of like a Christmas Carol, you know, except Scrooge becomes the ghost.
That's a wild stretch. Is the next bit going to be more Christmassy, at least? What are you doing? Why do you have these?
I got them for sex, but I'm too scared to use them. Yeah. Hey, did you lose all your money because you invested it in a cryptocurrency created by a 22-year-old girl who's famous for making a blowjob joke on a random man in the street YouTube video?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Trick question. The answer is, of course you didn't, because if you did, I would have killed you already. I hate that I'm talking about this, man. I really do. Oh, it pisses me off sincerely, actually, for real. So after capitalizing on her 15 minutes of fame, pretty effectively, I might add, Haley Welch, also known as the Hawk Tua girl, must have sensed the window of opportunity rapidly shutting on her because she's already turned to the famous last resort of all dimming stars. Cryptocurrency.
My hawk meme coin is live!
Well, you don't want to hawk to a coin? You don't want spit on that thing's dollary dues? I'm going to fucking end myself. I gotta give props to LimeWire, man, because they used to sneak snuff films into my, Sum 41 MP3 downloads in 2006, which I understand is an incredibly old person sentence. And even their scummy asses took, decades to pivot to this kind of thing. It took the Hawk Tool girl, a few months? Anyway, she started building a meme coin with this guy named Doc Hollywood, which, by the way, is exactly the kind of name I would give somebody in, a TV show if I wanted the audience to feel good hating him. If you don't know what a meme coin is, let me give you a Christmas gift and not curse you with that knowledge. If you do want to curse yourself with this knowledge, head on over to CoffeeZilla's YouTube channel and fall down the rabbit hole like I did. It's too late for me. I know what a meme coin is. I know what a cryptocurrency is. I'm tainted. I'm not getting into the kingdom of heaven, and it has nothing to do with my atheism or my tattoos. It's because I know about fucking cryptocurrency. I hate it so deeply. But in all seriousness, Haley Welch, or Hawk Tool, or whatever the fuck her name is in some serious shit. There's some scamming going on. There's some rug pulls going on. It ain't good. She's facing some serious jail time if this goes any more sideways than it already has gone. So let this be a cautionary tale to anybody who gains any semblance of notoriety without actually having talent to back it up. Enjoy your time in the spotlight, okay? Just enjoy it. And don't try to overextend it. Because Haley Welch, like Icarus before her, flew too close to the sun. All right, enough of that depressing shit. Can we please move on to something that is a little bit more positive and a little bit more uplifting? Please? For once? Now that's more like it. Nothing like having a hot cup of cocoa next to a big-ass decorated tree and ignoring all the assassinations, crypto scams, and flagrant human rights violations that my taxes contribute to. Ain't that right?
All I want for Christmas is for a dog to run up to me so I can unload a full clip into it. I don't even care how small it is. Any size, I just the whole load, the whole magazine gone in its fucking head. Body, knees or toes, all of it.
Okay.